on? Inception here, and welcome to a new video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new team that we made. We switched some things around just because I needed to get Ronaldo Sanchez in the team. There's no good left backs that are Portuguese, so it was cool that they gave us this card. Obviously, there is the Futchamps card for Ronaldo Sanchez as well, but a left back version of his card doesn't really hurt anybody because of the fact that he's a very, very good left back. Like, I really enjoyed my time using him. He actually has one assist to his name for the Futchamps games. The way that I was playing with this team in game, it was actually really, really fun to use. I think it's actually very well balanced. I wish I could have had the Winter Refresh Bruno Fernandes, because I think that card would be really nice to have in a team. And then, you know, we could do something with that left side, like another player or something, right? But in regards to how this team was lined up in game, it looks like this, right? So we were using mostly the 4-2-3-1, which is on 5 and 5 balance, with 5 width, 3 for players in the box, with the instructions set to stay back while attacking for the fullbacks, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center for the CDMs, and then the 3 cams were on comeback on defense, with the striker being on stay central. Now, the title of this video and why I made the title of this video. There's other tactics in this team as well. If you guys want to see the other tactics, I do have a video showing my updated tactics, and it's honestly like the exact same. I've maybe changed the 4-2-3-1 up a little bit, but the other ones are the exact same. The reason why the title is as it is, because when you create videos, you're a little bit more calm when you're not in the game constantly playing, right? I played, I would say, the first like three games, like early morning. So my gameplay was playable. It wasn't good or great like it is like at nighttime when the gameplay is really nice, but it was playable, right? So I was actually enjoying playing Futchamps with this team because this team is really fun to use. You guys know I go for sentimental value. The only players that are off is Blanc and Ter Stegen, because everything else, like, Blanc, Ter Stegen, and Osimhen, not because they're bad, but because they're there for like chemistry reasons and stuff and whatnot. Like, not really hugely sentimental, but absolutely love using them in the game, right? The reason why the title is as it is because of the tactic people use to play this game, right? And it sucks because you feel inclined to using it too, because if you don't use it to counter the other opponent, you're actually putting yourself at a disadvantage, which is honestly a huge thing that is a hugely bothersome thing for me to play this game. It's a big reason why I don't stream this game consistently in general, even if it's just foot drafts or division rivals, because EA allows people who have no hands to be able to defend in this game because of this low depth overload ball side tactic, right? It's one thing if you use overload ball side and team press with a 3-4-1-2 to press against the opposition because they're trying to waste time in their own area, leaving you vulnerable anyways because you have to press that opposition with the team press tactic. You know, it's a good utilization of the tactic to get the ball back in regards to that, you know, really piling the pressure on. But people are literally using the tactic to specifically play on low depth, right? Like, even right now, right? Because it was literally, I would say 3 out of the 5 games I played, people were using it. So I'm like, cool, now I got to use it. And I don't like that, okay? It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys used to watch the streams. I think it was in FIFA 15 or 16, whichever one, the regular body feint was overpowered. I hated that skill move so much. But did I use it? Yes, because if you don't use it, you're at a disadvantage. Just like last year with these turnaround shots, these flick up volley crosses and shit, right? Like, it's frustrating, right? So it's just one of those things that, like, if they cannot balance, they have to remove from the game. In my genuine opinion, with defending in FIFA, in a video game concept, the 5 and 5 balanced instruction for the defense should be the bare minimum. You should not be able to use drop back. You could use anything else, pressure on heavy touch, whatever you want, right? Constant pressure, but balanced, with the minimum being 5 and 5 for width and depth, needs to be set. I know that people are not going to agree with that because of the realism. This game is not realistic. Please don't compare it in a realistic sense, because it is not realistic, okay? And they try to find that fine line of making it a video game and making it realistic, and that's what screws up this game, okay? This is what needs to happen. Overload ball side needs to be disabled. If they can't figure it out, it needs to be disabled, because you guys are going to see what happens in the last game for me to really be that pissed off. Like, I was so lucky I even scored that one opportunity because I thought I was onside. So I was just like, well, hopefully he's not, and I shot the ball anyways, right? So listen, I'm only frustrated because EA are incompetent. Like that, because after like my 3rd or 4th game, I can't even remember, that's when the gameplay started turning back, because that's when I started getting into the daytime. You know what I'm saying? That's when it started getting into the daytime. And I was like, dude, like, As much as I hate this game mode, I wouldn't even mind streaming it if I could just play the game like a regular person. But like, you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for watching the video. We'll see what the play. You guys know I do play reviews. I do the content for you guys. But like, honestly, like, holy crap, man.
Trying to get the ball in behind. The goalkeeper paying the price. The goal unguarded. Bernardo Silva. Real chance. And he's put it away beautifully. Laurent Blanc. From the byline, cuts it back. And this is a goal. Probing pass. Bernardo Silva trying to shoot here. Should be. Well, now it looks like.
Vas. CDB. Couldn't keep it. And in with a real chance. And the goal gaping at him. A truly magnificent start. And early there. Played into the centre of the box. And Renato Sanchez with it now. And a chance for Lassie. Well, it's all going. Soon forget. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. For Lassie!
Room now out on the wing. Good vision. Played in the clear. Has to score. And he scored! Bruno Fernandes. He wants to run at them with the ball. It's good to see. William Carvalho. It's in! Fine moment for keeper finally, after a frantic piece of play, which included a remarkable save just a moment or two earlier.
You thought for all the world like there was going to be a goal there, and they should have been more clinical with the second chance. In the end, simple for the keeper.
Fernandes. Laurent Blanc. William Carvalho. Has to score. Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes. Will he finish? And it is the opening goal. Now they've lost it. Bernardo Silva. Beautifully disguised ball. It's there for him. And there it is, the goal they wanted. To do with this. Untidy in possession. And fed forwards. Well, it's a procession. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Passing it around with aplomb. Bernardo Silva. And he takes it on. He's enjoying space. Victor Osimhen. Bolassi. Promising looking ball. It might be. Bernardo Silva. And the attack fades out. He's given the ball away unnecessarily. Bruno Fernandes. Chance for Bernardo Silva. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with... Blanc has it. Bruno Fernandes. And threading it forward. Can he put it away?
No penalty.
And was always good position on the pitch to be pressing and winning the ball. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. A goal it is. A confidently taken penalty.
Now Blanc. William Carvalho. Played to Laurent Blanc. Carvalho.
Look at how this guy's defending. Oh my god, man.
Well, they couldn't keep possession. They've given it away.
And then not only that, right? But people play like this, right? Where they use this one defender shit, right? This is why I hate the overload ball side tactic. Like, I have to use it because of people like this using it. But it's not just like, oh, I'm going to use overload ball side. No, I'm going to use overload ball side and just control one player. Like, you're not playing the game at that point. This company is so incompetent to allow people to play like this. It's actually so disturbing. Just take this tactic out of the game. It's not hard. Like, this with the bad gameplay, like, who's gonna pass this?
Bruno Fernandes.
Look at the touches they're taking. I can't just take a touch and move. I have to do emphasis every single time. Why? Oh, then you don't intercept the ball. That's the problem with this game, man.
That's what a coach would want to. And now Bernardo Silva.
See how Bernardo Silva's doing it? Like, who the fuck's gonna pass this bullshit?
William Carvalho. It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession. Can't put them in front here.
Oh, and I should have scored. See, this is the problem. People use this tactic, and I can't score those opportunity. The shooting should be overpowered with these tactics, my dude.
Continue to knock the ball around, looking for the opening.
Look at this tactic. Look at this. How do people play this game, bro? Why are you even playing this game if you're gonna play like this the whole game? Look at how many people he has back there, my dude. What the fuck is this, EA? And then I can't do fake shots. I can't do fake shots, bro.
Now Blanc. Fernandes.
But he's still playing it. Look. He's losing 1-0 in the 88th minute. Look at how this man is playing, bro.
Football is a passing.
Absolute waste of life, man. And by the ways, guys, I don't necessarily always blame the opponent when it comes to using this type of stuff, right? But, like, it's just the fact that EA, because while I'm angry during the game, yeah, I'll be angry at the person, right? But generally speaking, clear-headed wise, right? EA is the one that allows people to play this way, okay? And that's the problem. That's the problem, is that they do not know how to balance their gameplay in a way where it's just back-to-back FIFA constantly. So they got to figure it out, man.